Hi guys. Okay. Um I wanted to get on here and mention a couple things that I saw regarding the uh Cal City missing boys. It was a couple of things that uh, came to mind as far as other YouTube channels that I've watched and just the fact that it is just taking so long to actually find out where they at. So, I'm not sure what the guy name is, whose channel I watched yesterday, but the people on his channel made some good points. And I do want to say, when I find his link, I will definitely, let me look real quick. I'll definitely put it in the description below. But while I was watching his video and what they having to do with the Cal City Boys, I was thinking, the way he was talking in present or in past, and then the thing with the gate. Maybe it's not with the gate from Cal City. Maybe it's the gate from Bakersfield. Because I don't know if you've been following the story or whatever, but the mom's house in Bakersfield has a gate, and it's only one gate, just like Cal City. It's only one gate, just like Cal City, and trying to look for this video. Um, and I don't know that I don't know why I thought about that. It just came to sorry, it just came to mind when I thought about it. But and he was talking about the vibe from Jacqueline about not wanting to call the police, or maybe it was like a debate shit who should call. Maybe she was the one sitting in the house doing nothing. Because, of course, on the video, if you watch, we've seen that she wasn't outside. She only came outside when when Giselle had actually called the police. And excuse me for yawning, I'm kind of tired. Let me see if I can find it. But I don't know. It just really tripped me out. And then I also have some questions as far as the boys. Okay, now that I just seen a few hours ago that excuse me, that on the news, 17 News, California City, that the news anchor had said that they don't wanna say nothing to the public or be on the news, whatever. And I thought that was kind of weird though, because like now y'all got all this public attention. Why try to hide now? Like, I don't know. I just thought that was weird. Though, I mean, they could or could not be hiding, but that's what I thought of when I heard that. And then it just threw. I'm so sorry, y'all. I am tired, but it threw more questions to my mind, because it's just like, okay, your voice is missing. It's almost 3 months. You don't want to say nothing. You don't want to be in the news. Let me see what else. I don't know. I just got the thing where if that was me, I would be worried. I would want to reach out. I want to tell you feel me, encourage people to keep going or keep looking or keep trying to search. But with with the chief, he already sensed that it's foul play, and I think everybody is starting to sense that the boys are alive and they're not passed on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not no kin to Giselle, don't know Giselle or Jacqueline. I'm not even in California City. I'm just gonna base off how I feel in my own opinion. But I do feel like the lady that loaned Giselle $5,000, I think she know a lot more than what's been put out there because he paid 3,000 back. But then again, it was like she gave this thing where she didn't mind if he paid it back or not. And I was just like, huh? That's not normal. I mean, it's probably some people out there that does that, but I've never um, seen anybody that's like, okay, well, just take $5,000. You can keep it. Like, was it a gift? Mm. It just creeped me out of it. I'm still looking for the video. Give me a second. There you go. It's called The Interview Room. So if you want to go look at that video, hold on. I'm going to like it. These are advertisements, commercials. Oh no, go back, go back. Oh my gosh.
Best things we had to clean from this, we've already cleaned up. And so I think
Okay, these guys.
Grandma, why don't they think the backyard more kid friendly?
So yeah, if you go tune into that video, you will understand what I mean when I was talking about one of the people speaking about like the way he talk and what they think about the whole situation. And I feel like it's good that everyone around the world with different working in different police organizations or whatever, or criminal organizations or whatever type of business in that nature is actually paying attention to this and giving they voice in their opinion because believe it or not, it's needed dealing with dealing with Giselle and Jacqueline because they are something else. Hi, girl. Someone named Barbara said, "Hello, Ladybug." But other than that, I'm not. Other than the Jacqueline and Giselle thing, I really wanted to give my points on that, and I definitely I'm so proud that they actually got the billboards up. They got like a digital one, and I think they're trying to get like two other ones, which I feel like it's fantastic. But I am happy about that. To to say the most. Um, what else was I gonna get on here and tell y'all? Um. Oh, and another thing, I hope everyone is in the house, warm, safe, with loved ones or whoever you usually around. They got your back, cause I was outside shoveling snow. It ain't no joke out there. It ain't no joke, and literally, it's like a snowstorm everywhere. And I was outside and it's cold. I had my regular clothes on, but I had to put my robe on too. My coat, my scarf, earmuffs, gloves. And believe it or not, I didn't even have no actual shovel. I had my daughter's toy. Which made me think, yeah, I need to go ahead and buy a shovel. But last year around this time here where I'm at, the snow wasn't like this. It was like very light. Like it came, went away the next day. Not like this. So yeah. But I did a good job. I had some salt and I was gonna take a picture of it or whatever, but not like people really care about me shoveling snow. But Miss Barbara, how you doing? I see you still on here. You and someone else, I guess. Um, but yeah, like I said, I hope everyone is doing very well because it's cold outside. And believe it or not, I got the hot chocolate, I got my tea, I got my snacks and all my foods. I'm good. I might have to do what you call it, Instacart tomorrow for some more salt because my bag got a little scraped open, which I wasn't trying to purposely do, but it got scraped open. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm doing very well. Warm, warm. I'm warm. I'm well. I'm in Virginia. No snow here. Oh wow, really? And then it's so crazy though because I would think it snow everywhere. Cause I was on YouTube just browsing around and I seen it snowing in Texas. One of my friends live in Texas and she said that her DPN was out. I know it's snowing in DC. My sister lives there. Um, of course it's snowing here and probably a couple other places, but it's crazy. And I know Texas is getting it because it usually don't snow there. It comes and goes. It's actually 65 degrees outside. Well, long as the sun is out and it's, well, I don't know, here, 65 degrees, that's like a chilly for, for me. It's not hot or warm and it's not too cold. It's pretty decent to where you can go outside, cup of tea, and chill. But hey, if you love it, do your thing, boo. I mean, you don't need no hot cocoa nights and no tea nights either. You can just chill. You good. You're in Virginia. No snow. Woo woo. Cause I'll tell you, look outside. It's all white. It's very much ashy. Ashy. And then I did want to ask when I got on here. I was thinking like, okay, since I was so called myself starting to break up my YouTube channel as people watching me, what would y'all like to see me record or see me do or create or whatever? Cause I don't know, I just kind of feel like I pick on here what I like to talk about or just stuff, random stuff I do. I don't know, cause the other day, well, I don't even want to say the other day, like a week ago, it was a couple of people commenting on a video I did, and they actually said they couldn't understand what I was saying. So from me to you, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good. Like, good. Okay, thank you. Because some people was commenting on videos about they couldn't understand what I was saying. And I think it's because of mask. But usually when I have a mask on, people can understand what I'm saying. And I kept trying to tell them, hey, I just got a new mask made and I was excited about it. So I was on here flashing off. Like just, oh my god, it's so cute and so excited about it. So I don't know what was up with that, but they had told me they couldn't hear me. I need to stop yawning. I'm starting making people tired yawning so much. I've been up since 5 o'clock. But yeah, with the Cal City Boys situation, I'm praying and I'm hoping that something will come out of the whole situation that's good. Because I ain't gonna lie, this situation has literally took a toll on me emotionally. Like literally, every time I get on YouTube, I'm looking up where the boys. Something about Cal City Boys, like literally, you go down my history thing. It's like if it's not every other video, it's like every video. And then like it was so crazy because at a point, like around the time I first heard about the story or the case or whatever, I had a bad dream about it. And I kind of woke up scared a little bit. And then my cousins was in a situation with the boys because it was like before I woke up, it was like they got Devin and Kevin too. And I'm like, huh? Like, and I woke up. I don't remember nothing else, but I definitely remember that. Cause I was just like, huh? They got my cousins. Yeah, that was creepy. But ever since then, I've been trying to lay off being so tight knit to it because of I don't know. I forget exactly what I was watching or whatever that brought me to the story. But but see, I knew I should have did this live earlier. I am sleepy. But yeah, I decided to chill out on actually speaking on how I feel on the case, just about what I've seen, and so much just look at the actual points of what was taken at what place, who, where, why, and when. And then I don't know, it's just creepy because like I was thinking about this one thing in my hand, okay? Trudell and Jacqueline said they had got their phones taken. It's not nothing to be in a situation where the police take your phone. It's not nothing that you can tell me right when they take your phone. It's a Dollar Tree, a Kroger's, a Family Dollar, a little cheap convenience store, anywhere to buy another phone. That's easy. That ain't gonna be nothing but, well, let me see. The cheapest phone I bought was about like probably $20 or $30. I don't know. And then like the other little flip phones, them cheap. But yeah, that ain't nothing to go buy another phone for people to get a hold of you. So I don't even know why they made that statement, because it's just like they use that to try to cover up the photos of the boys. But then it kind of made me even madder because in this whole interview, y'all never one time mention their names. All you can do to explain them as rambunctious, like I don't know about y'all, but me, I just felt a little bit of like, ooh, that kind of hurt. Like dang, like they're loving, they like to play. He usually play with me, do this, do that. Like it just didn't make no sense. It kind of just like really irked my nerves, cause like nothing good in that I heard I would really could make sense of, because it's just like, okay, they rambunctious, they like to play around like the rest. They're 3 and 4, of course. They're boys, and then I don't know. It was just like he was kind of irritated when he said it, and then it's just like I don't see why you would feel that way. And believe it or not, you got a house full of boys. Full of boys. And I don't know, it was just weird. And then, like, even when I first heard about the situation, I was just like, why is it all boys? Like, literally, it's no girl. I don't see a girl nowhere. And then to know that the mother of both deal with adopting kids or work for the government, or don't quote me on this, but they do have something to do with usually adopting children. And I don't know, that kind of was a red flag to me, because it's just like, what if they had to connect to CPS? And it was like they probably had a load one day and was just like, I don't know where to put these kids, or we're trying to take the kids away. And somehow one of the parents was involved, and it's like, oh, well, I'll take them. And instead of um, just her taking care of them, because she already had some, she just say, hey, Shazelle, or hey, Jacqueline, let me write down your name. Here goes some kids. So, like, no. And then it is a lot going around about the them using the kids for money, and that could necessarily be the truth. And it kind of makes me mad, because now that I actually looked and seen about like the requirements of everything, and like having to provide for yourself and for your own children, neither one of them had a job. And I mean, I'm not bashing them, but it's true. Like that, neither one of those was working. Trezell got the ice cream business in his name. Jacqueline was staying at home taking care of the kids. He was selling his beats on YouTube, which is deleted. It was like last month. I remember seeing on his thing that they were no longer on there. And then hold on, because I wanted to look at something. I wanted to see what was this whole thing with Pizzagate. Because I've been hearing a lot of people mention that, but I want to know for myself what it was. I don't know what if all this stuff didn't happen at his house. I necessarily don't think think the boys made it to California City. I really don't. I feel like they was probably giving away or whatever was done, and then they moved. I don't necessarily think they were made it on that surface. And I feel like the dogs only found the scent of the boys because something the boys had or slept in or something like that. Pizzagate is a debunked conspiracy theory that went viral during 2016 United States election cycle. It has been intensively discredited by a whole range of organizations, including the Washington, D.C. police. Let me look up a couple. I don't want to talk about that one. Let me see. Okay. Fake. Faking. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna mention that. It was it had to do with politics. Not going there. Um okay. I don't know. I just this whole thing with conspiracy theories and false knowledge. I want to know. Let's see if it load. Okay, this one is talking about Justin Bieber. Okay, I'm gonna read this last little paragraph. However, and it is some stuff about Justin Bieber, I guess. But okay, it's saying. However, for followers of the PCA conspiracy, conspiracy is often proof of their belief in a powerful cable. What if they did? Child trafficking the kids, physical abuse, or even murder. That's horrible. I'm not even about to get into this, but that's crazy. But but yeah, I'm like kind of on the edge of my seat with the whole thing now, because I was just thinking to myself like, oh, this would be like a good time for, of course, the adopted parents to speak about like how they feel, or come out, say something, because it's been too long since the interview and they haven't nothing. They ain't been, well, I don't know how true it is, but I haven't seen them out looking. They could have, but I have no proof of that. um but I don't know, I was just saying that that'd be something where they can be like, okay, well, to encourage people to keep going. But I don't know, they never really seemed that type. They never really seemed that type for me anyway, because just by the interview, everything seemed off. They had no emotion to nothing, not even those kids. I feel like he's more closer to that dog than anyone in that home. Um, then the whole thing with the dog's name being Chalk, like that kind of blew up, and it was like, who cares? That's still not finding the boys, and that's kind of honest to God truth. Like, okay, the boy. I mean, you like. I can't say you lied, but we was thinking chalk, like play chalk on the ground when you was actually talking about a dog. So I mean, it is a difference. I mean, he necessarily didn't say a difference. He just said chalk. Okay, well, dude, that's not telling us who the boys are. So I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of irritating me a little bit, but I'm just like, don't even spend all your time and thought on that, because that's still not figuring out where the boys at. And then it's so crazy because um so crazy though, because I feel like with this whole situation, the only person that I feel like could honest to God tell the truth, that cannot tell the truth, or cannot speak in English language, or speak at all, is the dog. Literally, because the dog is everywhere with him. That dog could be another bone to his body. Literally. And then another thing, he walked the dog around the block like every so often. And then the whole little stick in his hand, I don't know what that's about, but it looked like a weapon. It could be a weapon, because I don't usually see nobody walking around with no stick unless it's for the dog. But the end of the stick got like a little metal thing on it. Who knows? But I don't know. I just got this whole thing with how the grandparents are saying now that they're being threatened, and the uncle was being threatened. When, hey, I'm not there. I don't know if they've been threatened or not. But speaking for myself, I haven't seen it, I haven't heard about it. Only just the news broadcast when they made that statement saying that they were being threatened. Well, with that, I feel like that was kind of a cry out. My opinion only. I think that was a cry out because all the attention they get. People know where they live. I can't even just say people. Darn near the whole world know where they live, know what their house look like, all that. So I think that was kind of more hitting towards that than it was people actually harassing them. And then I still want to understand what she meant, what she said to Crenshaw Incorporated, because that was never spoken of. You said what Coco people been doing to you, but what was that? You got it, but you don't got it, but you got it. What? I feel like she did that on purpose. She so very much did that on purpose. She wants you to understand, but she don't want you to understand. Like y'all know where y'all know where she lives, but she don't want y'all in her business. Period. She said no, thank you. And like that, I feel like they're really on Hot's end. They really on it with this whole little thing with the camera being outside when people protest in front of their house. And then I don't know, it's just like one day did she say, hold on. I think one day she did mention that Trezell and Jacqueline weren't there. But that's funny how she could say that because I've seen a video where Trezell came outside the house with the dog. So how is that true? Because it's not. So yeah. I mean, he may not be there at this second, but he's definitely been there. And then come on now, that's his mom. I don't know. I feel like the gay thing. Okay, throwing wood over the gate. Let me try to think. Throwing wood over the gate, cause it's not no wood over there. Is wood? Is it? I believe it's a tree. Is it a tree in my backyard? I feel like it'd be more wood in the mom backyard than his backyard. And both of the parents' house has a gate. The whole little plant thing, I'm still kind of freaking out about because I don't get it. It's just so random for you to, like, the yard was just so messy. And then all of a sudden you want to start cleaning it up and putting the garden back there. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It still be kind of like a little thought in my head, but it is what it is. It could be more wood at the mom's house than Cow City. It's a gate in Cow City and at his house. Let's see. The kids have been, I feel like, more at the mom's house than at his house. Let me see. What else? And the other boys. I don't know. That picture that I seen with all the boys in the picture. And they're playing around. I think Classic. No, wait, was it Classic or Sincere? I think it was Classic. He had on like the striped white and black. I mean, white and green pants where they said he looked looked like he ain't been eating. But it was that picture that made me think, where could they have been? Could they have been at mom's house? Because I believe it was stated that the last Christmas that the grandparents in Jamal was with spent Christmas together was or whatever was 2019. 2019 Christmas, I believe. And I don't know, it just made me think. It just made me think, because it's been a minute, and all of a sudden they disappeared. And no, it just made me want to ask a lot of questions on the note of, if I was right there in the interview, what were they doing yesterday? How were they acting yesterday? What's the last meal they ate? What did they wear yesterday? Did they wrestle yesterday? Cause I don't know. I just don't believe the whole thing with the storyline. I just don't believe it. Because in that video, it's just like I only seen 4 kids. And then another thing, or maybe I just remember this. Another thing that kind of tripped me out to a point was the fact that, okay, number one thing, okay, everybody who's been watching the story seen the video of the neighbor looking at this point. I would love to see the footage from the people right across the street. I would love to see it, because they say some other people have stated they see more than 1 kid. I mean, more than 4 kids. I personally only seen 4. Only seen 4. So I don't know. It's weird. And then like I seen another video where you actually do see someone right there by the gate. And I don't know, they raised a lot of questions. And so-called, I don't know if it's that house or the house next door to it, but one of them has moved. Like, they no longer live there. And that's like a big red flag to me, because it's like, okay, they have the only other footage. They're not there no more. They was outside that night to say what they seen. And I haven't been hearing about no neighbors giving no info on YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of weird. And then the other thing I want to get on before I get off here, because I am about to get off, it's been an hour. But the whole thing with, I don't know if y'all remember, but Steve Watchman had went live with Nora Jasmine. I'm not sure if I'm correct about how her YouTube name is stated or said, but they had did a live together, and I remember it was 2 ladies. It was one of the red hair, and it was a older lady. I think she had like a blue jacket on or a white shirt, and I remember seeing a blue truck. I wish that video was still up, because I could actually see specifically what the truck looked like. I think I know what the truck looked like. I just wish I could have see if I could have zoomed in, got a license plate, something like that. But I don't know, because everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but people start to get like iffy and niche and like weird when this van pulled up. And then, believe it or not, another thing with the vehicles, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Jacqueline's mom, but I've seen these vans in a couple different videos. I've seen a white van come out of the Casaloma Apartments, which is a different van. But I think I've seen two of the same vans come by Cal City. One was on the day of the video. The interview with the news. And it came right down. I think as Jacqueline Jackson, whatever her name is, the adopted mom, as she was talking, it came down the street. And then another time I remember seeing that van was that same day when A.V. Watchman was out there. And it just, it came in, but I think it came out. It's either it did like a Yui type thing or come in and go down that Mayland Street. I think it's Mayland. Aspen and Mayland, or Aspen and the M-word Street. But I remember seeing that identical van. They look just alike. And it was on 2 different days. And I don't know, they just had me thinking I don't know, but yeah. That white van. And then with that being said, what do that van look like in the inside? I'm talking about the white vans. The ones that Jackson's mom's riding around in. And the ones that I've seen on 2 different videos. Because they look very weird. Well, I know Jackson's mom, hers is tinted. And I don't know, it look kind of odd to be carrying around children in a van like that. And then the one I've seen on the other things, they look creepy too, because at first people were saying Trezel's vans look weird or scary or odd. But the vans that I'm remembering, they look more scary and odd as well. Well, it's 4 o'clock. I need to get off here. Last thing I want to say is, okay, now it's this whole thing with CPS. And people feel like CPS has something to do with it. And I don't know the truth. I don't know. I think they were on the 17 News, but I'm not sure. Okay, and this is the thing. They said, this will caught me off guard. They said this, I believe, don't quote me on this, they had mentioned this has nothing to do with the Cal City Boys. But then, with them just talking about the story, they put that in there. So, I'm kind of feeling some type of way, because it's like people who report the story only want you to see what they want you to see, not actually everything that was said or went on. I don't know, it's weird for me. Yeah, I done yawned all of too many times. I'm still gonna continue to pray about the story and ask God to give us all an answer, some relief, and bring the boys home wherever they are, or just the truth in general. If you've been watching this story or been covering this story, we all want the same thing. But for y'all who subscribe to my channel, I want to say thank you so much. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it to let other people know when I go live. And, well, my favorite things to say. This is Uniquely She. Yeah, that's me. And I'm out. Peace.